Hi guys, Bridget with Geek Responsibly here. You might be wondering why I'm reaching out to you personally via video today, and you also might be wondering, where's Jenna? Well, let me tell you, Jenna is currently editing our most recent podcast and cursing my name as we ran into microphone issues this week. There is a little bit of me cutting in and out, and because of this, we are Frankensteining our episode for you. We weren't sure how much our listeners and our viewers wanted to have that Godzilla, movie feel where you see me talking, but then words come out somewhere else. So I wanted to reach out to you guys personally and apologize for the technical difficulties we are having this week, but we are getting you the episode to you guys. And so we look forward to bringing you new content, getting our shit together, and being on track next week. So in the meantime, always remember to geek responsibly and check your mics.
Paperback Mountain. So let's go ahead and sit down and listen to the story of Paperback Mountain. We're going to go ahead and start this. So, I believe you wanted to start off with maybe a comic book that I am reading.
So the reason why I wanted us to talk about this and essentially do it to share with everyone else, because after I got back, we sat down and talked, and you were telling me about this comic book, and I'm like, why aren't we recording this? So that's what we're doing now. So Jenna had found this really awesome comic, and you already did the review, right?
Haven't yet, but this is going to be a great segue into the review when I finish it.
Have you read through all of this yet? Or
yes.
Okay, so pretty much explain to them what you were explaining to me the other day over lunch.
So first off, the current comic that I'm going to be talking about only has 2 volumes. It did come out with issue 10 today, or this week, last week, whenever it comes out. Sorry. So that is something that you can get. I have not finished that one. I've finished both of the volumes and waiting for volume 3.
So the comic book that she's reviewing or currently reading through is called Unnatural.
Yes.
And we'll put a little link or like a picture up here so you guys can see what it looks like.
Yes.
And she was telling me about this. The story seemed really interesting, but one of the things that really piqued my interest that I wanted you guys to hear about was essentially the background of the creator and the author that's made the book. So explain it.
So this one is by Mirka Andolfo.
Well, I have no idea who is.
So she, I believe, is in Italy, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check. She was one that I have kind of looked. So one of my favorite comic book illustrators is Laura Braga. Okay. And she's from Italy. Love her stuff. Shameless plug. She is,
I know, girl.
Yeah. DC Bombshell Braga.
Wait, like the figures?
No.
The DC Bombshell figures?
No, like the comic book.
Yeah, but those are like they make figures based off those.
Yes. So the actual illustrations in certain ones, you'll see Braga in the corner as the art illustrations.
So potentially like some of those like the Bombshell ones where you see, I think it's like Harley Quinn in like an old baseball outfit. So that's
or Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So that design is
Braga.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll do some of that. And I can always tag you into it so you can see it.
Which I like. I
love female illustrators.
I like
Thank
seeing
you.
this. And I'm not so Jenna's the comic book nerd and I'm not so much, but I like hearing that
women
kind of opening up in the realm.
Yes, women are doing great in the comic industry. So one thing that I always talk to one of my other friends about is that the comics are ending. In the sense of superheroes.
You mean the stories?
So we talked about this too. DC always rebirth, renew, do all the same things. I personally love seeing brand new things and
new stories.
So Scotty Young, love him. I hate Fairyland, another shameless plug. And he did Middle West. So what I talked to my friend about Jason, who is from TMJ Syndrome, with comic books, I feel like as you're going through the industry, you have to make your own. If you don't make your own or you're not part of something that's like an indie comic, you could be dropped off. Like, so for example, like Laura could be moved from DC Bombshells and moved somewhere else, or might not even be picked up again. So now what? Now you have nothing. So you have to start creating your own stuff. That's why there's Kickstarters and things like that.
Because people are just saying, you know what, I want to be published. I really think I back this story and this art, so I'm just going to do it myself instead of waiting.
Correct.
You're going to
Wait for
walk in one
something.
day. Yeah, you're going to be the Jim Lee, walk in one day, and all of a sudden you're big shit. It's like, you gotta have to make it happen.
Yep. You have to make it happen, especially nowadays. And it's so easy now with digital illustration and things like that. So they're not looking for inkers and pencilers so much in per se. So they're doing a lot of colorists, but now you have to be really good at coloring because there's so many different things people are doing. So the comic industry is changing for sure.
Yeah.
With that being said, Unnatural is created by Mirka. She created it. She wrote it. She's drawing it.
That's amazing.
And I'm pretty sure she's doing also the colors. I'll double check again. And in my review, I will make sure all of that's taken care of.
And that to me is super impressive, knowing that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and the illustrations are phenomenal. Like it's not something that's just like line. Oh, there we go. And she just shoved it out. Like it's detailed.
Yeah. And not a shameless plug because she's a woman, but like just knowing that someone is there and giving literally everything they have to get this in.
And it was picked up by Image,
which is great. And you were telling me the story, and I was super like intrigued by what you were telling me. But the second you gave me the background of what is going into this book, then I was like, whoa, okay, now I'm really more interested to read it because I'm seeing like there is something about like you see the product, you see it, but there's something about knowing how it's happening and how it's getting to you does make a difference.
Oh yeah,
it really does. So
yeah, who's creating it? How it's like. She's put everything into it. Yeah. And I love it. So essentially the gist of the story is very interesting because I almost feel like it's similar to kind of what has happened here in America and also kind of things that might be still happening. And being it that it's Pride Month, this is a great way to kind of put in there because it almost has like that feel of you can't love somebody outside of your I don't want to say that they're race. They're like creatures.
Yeah,
so
she's explained that they're like animals. Like your characters are like animals. So you have like
the main character is I believe her name's Leslie, and she's a pig. So you can't marry anyone outside of your race. Yeah, you have to marry a pig, or a wolf, or a rat, or a mouse, or whatever it is. And so you have a lot of people that are, actually there's a really nice couple that's in there and you find out that they're dating outside of species. That's it. They call it species. So with that, I think it's interesting that at a specific time of your life, if you're not hooked up with someone that's in your same species, you get put into this
like dating site essentially. So
pretty much.
Like, hey, we have this dating site. You've hit, for example, like you hit 30.
Match.
Yeah, you hit 30. We found a match for you. It's a pig. You're a pig.
Yep. Come over. We're gonna
doll you great. Yeah.
And we're gonna send you off to this.
I do wish Match did that for you.
I do too.
It's like, hey, we're gonna get you an amazing date, like somewhere nice. It's all paid for, and you get hair and makeup done. Like, all right, great. Now I get to look at.
And then now, if you don't like your date and you end it. You actually get punished and you have to pay taxes or something like that. So it's really like devastating because if you don't like the person, you have consequences now moving forward while you're still trying to find somebody.
So it's like almost punishing you for remaining single.
Correct.
Or it's like, okay, well, if you're deciding to be single, you're paying taxes, no one else pays. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's a different twist that I've never seen.
Very weird dynamic. So she meets this pig, but in the meantime, before she gets called into meeting this date of hers, she's been having really strange, very erotic dreams.
Yeah.
They're pretty intense in the book. So I'm really excited.
Which is why she's reading it.
Yeah. It's totally up my alley. Romance. But it's with a wolf. And the wolf is super beefy. He's white and he's got like blue tattoos.
And not part of her species. So it's an odd like
it's
thing
kind of
to be
a cute
dreaming
twist because it's like the pig and the wolves. You know, like the wolf.
Yeah, like
blowing the pig's house down. So yeah. You find a bunch of other stuff out. So I highly recommend you guys reading it. Again, it's fabulous. It's by Image it's published by Image Comics. Mirka and I think it's Andolfo is the one who created it. Highly recommend it. So go.
So she'll be releasing. When will you be releasing your official?
It should be this week. Okay. Yeah. And even cooler is Mirka even liked my stuff on
She sees that you're reading
Instagram.
it. Yeah, she sees that you're reading it. So it's nice to see that. Like I said, getting the background of how something's created is awesome, and then seeing the person
And she's
that's
part
like,
of the
hey,
community.
Yeah, seeing the community and be like, hey, I see that you're reading my book. I'm excited that the interest of it, which is great.
Super awesome. So she's such a sweet person. Laura Braga is as well, but it was just cool that she took the time to put out there that she noticed that other people were liking her stuff,
Which is cool.
Yeah.
So that's so Unnatural is our spotlight for the week for Paperback Mountain.
Are you reading anything?
As far as reading stuff, I am Potter packed, my Potter watch. I'm still going through Harry Potter. I am
Still on number 2?
No, I'm on
Update,
guys. I am on book 5.
Whoa. Is
I'm
that
Goblet
because of
of Fire?
No, that's 4, by the way.
Okay, I'm on 4. Goblet of Fire.
That's still better than 3.
Goblet of Fire. I was gonna try. I think I might make a video diary and like reread the other ones again and like do like day 1 and like go through it and then when I'm done reading all of it, I'll release the whole thing. And essentially,
awesome.
yeah. And then it'll just be like a video diary, like day 1 to like whatever. It's like day 6, made it through chapter whatever. But I read the first book. It was hard for me to get through because I was just like, it's kitty. And then I was reading the second one and got a little darker. I was like, hey girl, hey. I'm like, all right, I'm digging it.
Darker.
Yeah. So then I really liked that one. I really liked the third one, which is Prisoner
of Azkaban.
So I really liked that one. Azkaban. So I really enjoyed that one. And I was saving myself for the Goblet one because I was trying to take it for vacation.
I cannot wait
because I bought that book and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I cannot wait till you're finished because I want the feelings that I had finishing the 7th book to be your feelings. So we'll see.
So I'm on Goblet of Fire. I did not get very far. I think he had just finished the first thing. So he just grabbed the golden egg from the thing. He opened it. It's like, bah! And he's like, holy shit. And closed it.
Good. I'm so excited.
But yeah, I didn't expect it. So I finished the third one. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go. I'm trying to buy them one at a time.
Yep.
And I couldn't find it anywhere. So I go to Bookman's and I find them, all of them. I think I bought 2. But I didn't realize this is when you upgrade, girl. Like, this is when you get big girl pants on because everything else has been little. And then you get the first book where it's like, here's your dictionary. So I'm like, holy shit, this is massive.
Yep.
So I tried getting through it, but
that's what she said.
from the vacation. Yeah, the mic, essentially. So from the vacation, the first book was like this. The fourth one's like this. It's a little thicker.
You upgrade.
Yeah. So, I don't even think I'm halfway through.
No worries.
So,
you're going to love it.
But I'm excited to come back and be back from vacation because I do want to read it.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying, and I'm not huge on like reading. I'm not someone that used to like enjoy it, but because I'm just forcing myself to do it, I'm actually enjoying reading.
Good.
I really am. And I'm glad it's Harry Potter, and I'm disgusting because we were in Spain. I was like, oh my God, there's a Harry Potter exhibition. Like I'm already turning into a pothead.
Yay! I
feel like my video diary is I feel like my video diary is gonna start with me like all normal, and in the end I'm gonna be like full Harry Potter. Like just the glasses and everything. I'm gonna draw the scar on.
Yes, we're doing this.
But I do need, because I am starting to go through it quicker. Send me some recommendations of something you guys want me to read through because I do want to find something else to read. I know I have the Slayer book that I have.
Make sure you guys go slow with her.
Yeah, one at a time because I don't overwhelm me. My Goodreads has too much on it and I freaked out and I stopped using it.
Oh my God.
So I'm like going back through it again, and that's a bitch to like move books off that thing. That app, oh my God, guys.
It's so easy.
It's not. I'm like trying to like move things to read or like get things. I'm like, I'm not interested anymore. And trying to get a book off your list, they make it so difficult because they're like shaming you. Like,
are you
really
sure?
Are you really sure you don't want to read that anymore? Well, you're a horrible garbage person. Sorry.
Also, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll give you another book that's very similar to Harry Potter, but it's girthy. And I feel bad because I know that I would like recommend it and you'll never read it.
I think I will. I have to go a little bit at a time.
This is how I'm going to get you into audiobook. You just wait.
No, I'd rather read it. So
Not when you hear this one, you're going to be like, yes.
So the thing for me is like, what's really worked for me is buying the book one at a time, because you serial read. She'll read all these books all at the same time. So she's got all these stories going on. I can't. I need one story, one at a time, read it all the way through. That's it. So don't mess with me now. I'm in the Harry Potter verse.
Yes.
I'm in it. I'm dug into my little, like, I'm in the nest. I'm not coming out. When I'm done, then I'll read something else.
Yes.
Right now, I'm hermiting in the Potter.
We just got a follower, by the way.
Because I'm hermiting in the Potter.
We're recording,
Can
right?
can we?
Betty 717. Thank
Wait,
you for
are
the
we
follow.
live?
No, we're not.
Oh, all right. Anyway, so I think for the next quote,
It just pops up because it's connected to my stream.
I think for the quote of the week should be hermiting in the Potter.
That is correct. Hermiting in the Potter. I don't have my notebooks
No, it's
over
fine.
there.
You'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. And that's one of the quotes that we were going to be doing. By the way, you guys, go follow us on Instagram, Geek Responsibly Podcast, all one word. Thanks.